My name is Emperor Hirohito. I became the Japanese leader in the 40s. However, these are the dates of 31. September 18th of 1931, Japan invades Manchuria. My name is Adolf Hitler. The date is October 25th. Germany and Italy signed a treaty of cooperation, and on November 1st, the Rome and Berlin Axis is announced. July 7th, 1937. Japan invades China, creating World War II in the Pacific. The date of September 29th, 1938. Germany, Italy, Great Britain, and France all signed the Munich Agreement. Germany may have been forced, but this allowed the Czechoslovakians to take the Sudetenland for themselves, allowing me not to spread my army into my own land. This did not make me mad. My name is Winston Churchill. During World War II, I was the Prime Minister of Great Britain. My predecessor before me was Neville Chamberlain. On March 31st of 1939, France and Great Britain guaranteed the integrity of the border of the Polish state. The date of August 3rd, 1929. Germany had to get the Soviets out of their way. So, we signed a non-aggression pact in a secret council. Little do they know, we Germans decide to break it later. The glorious date of September 1st of 1939. We Germans invade Poland, initiating the start of the expansion of Germany. September 3rd of 1939. Honoring our agreement with Polish borders, France and Great Britain declare war on Germany. My name is Joseph Stalin. This is a day of great memory for the Soviet Union. After Germany had invaded Poland, we did as well. The date is September 17th of 1939, when the Soviet Union decides to invade Poland from the east. The great date of only 10 days later, the Warsaw surrenders on September 27th, 1939. From the 27th to the 29th, the Polish government flees for Romania. Germany and Russia. Not Russia. Stop it. The German Empire needs to expand even more. On the date of April 9th, 1940, Germany invades Denmark and Norway. In Denmark, they surrender on the day of the attack. However, the Norwegians last until June 9th of 1940, only to ultimately surrender on that very day. On the date of May 10th of 1940, Germany decides to expand its empire even more, attacking Western Europe. Luxembourg, the Netherlands, and Belgium are ultimately taken over by Germany. France, however, puts up a struggle. However, ultimately France surrenders on June 22nd, after the Italians invaded the day before. Not much help, but I guess so. France decides to surrender to Germany. October 31st of 1940. The Battle of Britain, fought in the air, is finally over. Nazis have faced defeat. July 27th, 1940. Germany, Italy, and Japan signed the Tripartite Pact. The date of June 22nd, 1941. Germany and the Axis powers decide to break its non-aggression pact against the Soviet Union and invades, making haste work of them until the time of winter comes on. The date, December 6, 1941. Germany has invaded the Soviet Union and is nearing Moscow. But us Soviets figure out a way to make the German army retreat from the Moscow suburbs. My name is Emperor Hirohito. I am the leader of Japan at this time. July 7th, 1941. Japan bombs Pearl Harbor. And we, Japanese people, awake a monster. My name is Franklin Delano Roosevelt. On December 8th of 1941, after Japan has bombed Pearl Harbor, the U.S. enter World War II by declaring war on Japan. On December 11th, 1941, Germany decides to declare war on the U.S. after our allies the Japanese have bombed Pearl Harbor. The date of June 28, 1942, all through September of 1942. The Germans invade the Soviet Union, rushing hastily, making quick work of them, and get close to Stalingrad. From August through November of 1942, the U.S. are able to halt the Japanese from island hopping, going towards Australia. The date from November 23rd, 1942 to February 2nd of 1943. July 10th, 1943. The U.S. soldiers and Great Britain are sent to Sicily. By mid-August, they have full control of Sicily and Italy. The date is July 5th of 1943. Germany throws a massive take offensive on the Soviet Union. However, the Soviets blunt it within a week and begin an offensive of their own. July 15th, 1943. Mussolini is out of power in his country. Pietro is given the opportunity to form a new government. The date of June 4th, 1944, we were able to liberate Rome. Now the Anglo-Americans are able to bomb Eastern Germany for the first time. June 6th of 1944, the U.S. and Great Britain have successfully landed troops on the beaches of Normandy. June 22nd, 1944, the Soviets have launched a humongous attack on eastern Belarus, forcing and destroying the German group center. The date of July 25th, 1944, the Anglo-Americans break out of Normandy and push eastward towards Paris. August 20th through August 25th of 1944, the U.S. troops are able to arrive at Paris and liberate it. October 20th of 1944, the U.S. were able to land in the Philippines. The date of December 16th, 1944. The Germans are desperate, and we launch a final offense to try and win the war, known as the Battle of Bulge. However, Germany in 1 week is in a retreat. March 7th of 1945, US soldiers are able to cross the Rhine River at the Remagen, getting closer and closer to Germany and ultimately Berlin. April 12th of 1945, I pass away. The momentous date of April 16th, 1945, after all the hard work of the Soviets have been finally put together, we encircle Berlin. It's the date of April 30th, 1945. It is too late. Hitler committed suicide. Hail Hitler! However, May 7th of 1945, the Germans surrendered to the Western Allies. And on May 9th of 1945, the Germans surrendered to the Soviet Union. The horrible date of August 6th in 1945, the Americans decide that this war must come to an end, and they dropped the first atomic bomb ever dropped on Hiroshima in Japan. On August 8th of 1945, our allies, the US, still need our help in Japan, so we declare war and invade Manchuria. The second worst date in history, August 9th, 1945, the Americans drop another bomb on us Japanese people. On Nagasaki, September 2nd, 1945, we as Japanese have had too many deaths by American hands. These nuclear weapons must stop. We surrender, officially ending the war.